Drones have helped archaeologists make astounding discoveries, finding ancient cities and even peering underwater. Today on Top Facts, we present a selection of the most unexpected and breathtaking videos filmed by drone cameras. In Geneva, you can witness a unique natural phenomenon, the picturesque confluence of the Rhône and Arve rivers, where two streams of mountain rivers flow parallel to each other, creating a palette of contrasting shades. Switzerland itself is an awe-inspiring sight, with its geography and history, but on the bridge that spans across both rivers, we see that this is indeed a land of wonders. The river confluence area has long been a favorite spot for both locals and tourists, well-maintained and offering not only stunning panoramic views, but also excellent opportunities for recreation and entertainment. The people of Geneva don't need to leave the city to spend time in nature. Picnics in parks and strolls along the riverbanks complement the city's magnificence. A remarkable discovery was made by archaeologists thanks to the sharp eye of a drone camera. Modern drones are equipped with advanced thermal imaging capabilities, enabling them to make incredible night flights, search for people, or capture the mysteries of wildlife hidden from us. They can even uncover historical sites buried beneath layers of desert dust. Near Chaco Canyon in New Mexico, the innovative use of technology led scientists to an extraordinary find. An actual revelation that changed our understanding of ancient civilizations that once thrived here. What would have taken decades of painstaking excavation was accomplished in just a few days, thanks to the accuracy and effectiveness of thermal imaging. What they discovered was called Pueblo Bonito, translated from Spanish as beautiful village, a special prehistoric site, one of the most impressive in the United States. Once, the land of the ancient Pueblo culture stretched here. People lived on cliffs, and their homes and settlements were built into the sheer rock walls of the canyon. The community's population numbered 30,000 people, and a system of such settlements covered 77,000 square kilometers. Wherever people settle, in the most beautiful country in the world, Italy. There are no deserts, but an abundance of beautiful plains. Yet people inexplicably reside on the peaks of a winding ridge. Is this due to constant wars, when living in the lowlands was unsafe, and people sought refuge in fortresses? Or is it the climate? Higher altitudes are cooler, and the ancestors of the people in these areas escaped the Sicilian heat this way. However, with the advent of drones, we were able to uncover other details about medieval architecture that will amuse and surprise you. At the heart of sunny Sicily lies Centuripe, a town with a rich history and a unique feature that caught the attention of the world due to drone footage. This quirky town is known for its ancient Roman relics and charming, picturesque streets, but it recently found itself in the spotlight due to an unexpected discovery by a local photographer. Strategically located on top of a hill, the town boasts a layout that defies the ordinary. Its streets wind down the slope, revealing echoes of medieval and ancient times. But it was from above that the drone captured something truly extraordinary. Did you also notice that the shape of the town resembles a human figure, seemingly sprawled across the landscape with 5 distinct points? Despite initial skepticism, checking with Google Earth confirmed that the layout amazingly mirrors the shape of a human figure. Isn't it interesting to imagine that people might call their neighborhoods head, right arm, or left leg? That would be fun. Some discoveries shock geopoliticians, as drones sometimes uncover what nations try to keep hidden. Here's an example from China. Images from a drone's memory card revealed what appears to be a secret submarine base. The pictures show a nuclear submarine of Project 93, Shan, entering a tunnel leading to an underground facility on the Chinese military base on Hainan Island. The site is located at the southern tip of the island and serves as a key outpost in China's maritime defense system. The island's location, 300 miles southwest of Hong Kong, provides significant advantages for China's territorial and maritime security. Experts claim that such underground bases are an integral part of China's defensive strategy, offering reliable protection for its submarine fleet against potential aerial threats. Along the shores of Arthur Kill, in the murky waters between Staten Island and New Jersey's industrial zone, lies a haunting installation hidden from the public eye. A ghostly collection of decommissioned ships. This is a graveyard of ships from a bygone era that have found their final resting place here. We can now see it from a new angle thanks to a drone. Arthur Kill, notorious for its polluted and inhospitable waters, has undergone a remarkable transformation since the 1970s. Today, it is experiencing a sort of ecological revival. Many marine creatures, from crabs to predatory species, have returned. The legacy of the ship graveyard allows us to study the history of shipping. Each vessel could tell its own story. How many centuries will it take to naturally decompose all this metal? Yet they now serve as silent reminders that nature takes its time to process the works of human hands. Let's look at the rescue function of drones. Here's a touching story about how technology and human care combined to locate an elderly woman who got lost in a cornfield. 81-year-old Mary Brown became lost in the vast maze of corn stalks near her home. Such a terrain was problematic for conventional searches. Recognizing the urgency and complexity of the landscape, the police quickly implemented a newly launched program: searching with drones. The drones flew over the cornfield, scanning for any signs of the missing woman, and in less than half an hour, Mary Brown was found. The woman was spotted standing at the edge of the vast cornfield, apparently disoriented due to age-related changes. Now for a story about an entire tribe that was found living in the Amazon rainforest. Flights over the Amazon rainforests have gathered unique footage of the beauty of the local nature, but they also uncovered that in these dense forests, people live who are unaware of technological progress. A recent drone expedition by the Brazilian Indigenous Affairs Agency found compelling evidence of an isolated group near the Juruá River. The drone had to travel more than 300 kilometers through some of the most remote and rugged places on Earth. Previous expeditions also found important clues, including artifacts, stone axes, and traditional canoes, pointing to an ancient and primitive way of life. However, it was the use of drones that provided the key information, as the people were not alarmed and did not hide while the drone flew overhead. The drone captured images of huts, cultivated lands, and various structures. Far from the modern world, this group has proven its ability to live and thrive amidst natural resources. These small groups, numbering around 70 in Brazil, have historically chosen seclusion as a defense against the harmful influences of the outside world, including diseases and exploitation. Who knows? They might be much happier than the rest of us, despite their hard work and hunting conditions. Would you like to try living away from civilization? Let us know in the comments. In South Australia, a heart-wrenching melodrama unfolded. Those with beloved pets will appreciate the plot. The entire community rallied together to help Aidan Fitzner find his beloved dog, Maisie. The story began when 6-month-old Maisie ran away from Aidan at a gas station. The search began on that fateful Sunday, but despite Aidan's efforts, Maisie disappeared without a trace. The frantic search continued through social media, but days passed in vain until an insight came. Aidan realized that drones could be used to search for animals. Armed with several fully charged batteries, he launched the drone into the air and meticulously scanned the area around the Oz Lakes crater. Just as the drone's battery was almost depleted, Maisie was spotted at the edge of a steep volcanic cliff. The rescue turned emotional as Aidan climbed the rocky ledges to reach Maisie, who was wagging her tail eagerly. Finally, in his arms, she expressed all her love and gratitude. The heartwarming reunion was accompanied by enthusiastic dog kisses. Among the vast expanses of New South Wales in Australia, a farmer named Ben Jackson has created a new form of art. The sheep farmer found a touching way to pay tribute to his late aunt, who passed away. Due to pandemic restrictions, he could not travel to say goodbye to her. Ben's discovery began with the feeling of helplessness when he struggled with the news of his aunt's death and the inability to be with family. This burden weighed heavily on him. But as they say, a coin has two sides. An inspiration struck Ben right in the middle of his routine work with the sheep. Some pregnant ewes needed special care, and it was during these moments that Ben conceived the idea of creating his unusual canvas, using sheep as the artistic medium. He wanted the image of a heart to appear in the field. Of course, it wasn't without problems. Ben humorously shared his early attempts when his efforts to shape the heart failed spectacularly. The sheep drew everything but what he intended. Ben persevered, perfecting his approach until he achieved the perfect shape, a true expression of love and remembrance for his aunt, in the form of a living installation on the field. To capture his masterpiece, he used a drone to film the scene from above. Isn't it magnificent and deeply touching? In northern Israel, drones hovering over the Mediterranean Sea captured thousands of jellyfish. They gathered in enormous numbers, transforming the azure waters into a canvas of white specks that extended deep into the ocean. This phenomenon caught the attention of the Israel Nature and Parks Authority. Such a large quantity of jellyfish astonished marine biologists and locals, as their seasonal summer appearance reached an unprecedented level. The sheer number of jellyfish raises concerns about its potential ecological impact. What if human activity along the coastline has disrupted marine ecosystems and we've lost control over the populations? Off the coast of South Beach, Florida, a drone captured several terrifyingly close encounters with a shark. Some footage will send chills down your spine. It's a rare instance when a menacing tiger shark approached very close to the people swimming. Photographer Kenny Melendez was shooting scenic views from above with his drone when he suddenly noticed the characteristic silhouette of a shark in the water right near the shore. The predator swam slowly, demonstrating its sleek shape as it gently navigated the surf. Kenny positioned himself to capture the scene. Perhaps a drama was unfolding before his eyes. Beachgoers remained remarkably calm. Maybe they didn't notice the giant shark so close to them. Tiger sharks, known for their size and powerful jaws, are not uncommon along Florida's coast, where they play a crucial role in the marine ecosystem, simply eating anything that moves. Fortunately, in this case, the encounter ended peacefully. The shark lost interest in the humans and swam back into deeper waters. Another giant in shallow waters, but this time made of iron. The colossal cargo ship Skyward, belonging to a Norwegian company, found itself in a tight spot. The ship didn't run aground by accident. It was deliberately directed there to save a very expensive cargo. It was literally packed with luxury cars, including 14,400 Bentleys and other vehicles for a dealer in Germany. Shortly after departing from Southampton, England, the situation required significant skill in maneuvering and problem-solving. The ship developed a severe list and risked capsizing in the open sea, so the captain made the decision to ground it on a 3-meter stretch of sand to prevent a potential capsize. The incident triggered an immediate response from the authorities. A fleet of boats circled cautiously nearby, while Coast Guard teams began an operation to evacuate the crew. With the help of helicopters and rescue boats, they quickly saved 25 crew members. It's a relief the captain valued the lives of his crew above the most expensive cargo in the world and made the right decision just in time. Drones can help reveal the full picture of large-scale incidents. Slovenia faced a chilling challenge when torrential rains unleashed chaos across its northern and western regions. Peaceful rural areas turned into apocalyptic scenes of devastation and destruction, all captured by drones. Aerial footage showed the grim aftermath of the floods that swept through towns and villages with relentless force, leaving behind a trail of debris and despair. The blind power of nature directed fierce flows into residential areas, engulfing homes and businesses in their path. Rescue operations were carried out by helicopters, the only transport able to reach the people. Many residents were stranded and took refuge on rooftops, and we see footage from the hardest-hit areas, such as Carinthia near the Austrian border. 1. Lava waterfalls pour into the ocean. Can nature show anything more powerful? A dramatic scene unfolded in Hawaii at the Kilauea volcano, where we can watch in awe and horror as a cascade of molten lava flows directly into the Pacific Ocean, creating a fiery waterfall. This breathtaking phenomenon was caused by a significant collapse of the land on Kamakuna Island, which formed as a result of Kilauea's volcanic activity and is part of the Hawaiian archipelago. Imagine the sound of molten mass crashing into cold water. Yet, as terrifying as it seemed, Warren shared the dangerous moments he witnessed during filming. 2 tourists dared to approach the unstable edge of the lava flow, and just as they climbed up, part of the cliff collapsed into the sea. This triggered a chain reaction, hurling scalding debris into the air. After watching this footage, you will probably limit your use of single-use plastic because it is the absolute evil for our planet. Drone footage shows the horrifying pollution along a South African beach near Durban. The video, filmed by Josh Redmond, shows waves literally teeming with plastic waste. This is the grim reality of ocean pollution. These shots were taken during heavy rains, demonstrating what happens during seasonal runoff from rivers. The current carries accumulated trash into the sea, and since the waves wash everything ashore, mountains of plastic bottles and various waste catastrophically pollute the already polluted coastline. The consequences for marine life and entire ecosystems are catastrophic if we do not take action. So share this video with everyone you know. Perhaps this part of humanity will reflect on the future of our planet. Write "Asar plastic free" in the comments if you support minimizing its use in all areas of our lives. Thank you for watching on the Top Facts channel, your laboratory for incredible facts and videos from all over the internet. Subscribe, comment, like, and right now, watch one of our previous fascinating episodes.